So in today's video, we will discuss about the methods to find the mean of a grouped data. There are actually three methods. First, we will discuss about the direct method. Direct method. Here actually there are three methods. We will discuss about that later. In direct method, we have mean, the formula for mean. Mean usually is represented by x bar equal to sigma fi xi divided by sigma fi. We'll talk about the notations later. First, I have to write the xi. For that, what I have to do is, I have to extend this table. Let me write this here, class mark. That is actually represented by xi. So, this is our next table. Now, how will we find the class mark? Class mark basically means the average of the class interval. That is 0 plus 10, here 0 plus 10 divided by 2, which is actually 5. Okay, so that's the class mark of this interval. Similarly, for this interval, I can write 10 plus 20 divided by 2, which is equal to 30 by 2, which will give 15. So here it is 15. Similarly, you can find the class mark of all these intervals. Here it will be 25, or there is another method you can find the class interval. See, you already have found the class mark of these two. So what's the difference between 5 and 15? It's actually 10. Okay, now you can add 10 to all the class mark to get the next class mark. For example, if you add 10 with 25, you'll get 35. Now 35 plus 10 is 45. Or like we discussed before, you can find the average. That is 40 plus 50 by 2 is also 45. That's actually another method. Okay. Now class mark. Now what you have to do is, you have to draw another table that is representing the product of this frequency fi and xi. So 9 into 5 is actually 45. 13 into 15 is actually 195. Now 8 into 25 is actually 200. Now 15 into 35 is actually 525. 525. Now 10 into 45 is 450. Now what you have to do is, you have to find the sum of this table, that is frequency. Let me erase this part. Now you have to find the sum of all the frequency. That we can call that as sigma of fi. See, this sigma actually represents the summation. So 9 plus 13 is 22, 22 plus 8 is 30, 30 plus 15 is 45, 45 plus 10 is 55. You have to add all this one. Now you have to add sigma fi xi. This is the summation of sigma fi xi. So you can let me add that 45 plus 195 plus 200 plus 525 plus 450. That will give 1450. Now we got sigma fi and sigma fi. Now I can put these values in the formula so that x bar equal to sigma fi xi is 1415 divided by 55. So the answer will be 25.727, or you can round that as 25.73. So this is a method, this is the way we find the mean in the direct method. Let me take another example. So here also we have the formula for mean is equal to x bar equal to sigma fi xi divided by sigma fi. So what I have to do is I have to draw another table that represents the class mark. Class mark represented by xi. That's actually the average of this one. So 50 plus 70. 50 plus 70 divided by 2 is actually 60. Okay. 120 by 2 is 60. So 60 is the class mark. Now 70 plus 90 by 2 is actually 80. Now as we discussed before, we can add 20, the difference of 80 and 60 further to get the next class mark. Here the difference is actually 20. Okay. So I can add 20 with each class mark to get the next class mark. So here it will be 80 plus 20 is 100. 100 plus 20 is 120. 120 plus 20 is 140. Now 140 plus 20 is 160. Okay. Now the next table is for the product of Fi and Xi. Fi, Xi. Now see 15 into, you can multiply these two tables. Okay, so 15 into 60 equal to 900. Sorry. 900. Now 80 into 10 is 800. Now 20 into 100 is 2000. Now 22 into 120. 22 into 120 is actually 2640. Now 16 into 140 is 2240. Now 17 into 160, 17 into 160 is 2720. Now we have to find sigma Fi, that is the sum of this one. Sigma Fi equal to, if you add all this thing, you have 15 plus 10 is 25, 25 plus 20, 45, 45 plus 22, 67. Now 67 plus 16 plus 17. So 100 is the frequency. Now we need sigma Fi Xi also, the summation of sigma Fi Xi also. So when you add this, you will get 900 plus 800 plus 2000 plus 2640 plus 2240 plus 2720. So the answer will be 11,300. So that's our sigma Fi Xi. So when you put these values in the formula, you get x bar equal to 11300 divided by 100. It's easy, you can cancel these two zeros. So the mean will be 130. Clear? This one is actually the direct method.